Hey guys, JTPgaming here, welcome back. This is it, at least. At least I think this is it. At least I think this is it. We are going to go and do Path of Blood. And I think this is going to lead us to endgame. It's been a long journey.
Please return.
I've really enjoyed playing as Fane and Sebille.
I pledge my heart.
Let's do this. There's a lot of blood.
I pledge my soul. I pledge my heart.
I think this is where, yeah, we saw this. Someone ran in ahead of us. And this is where...
There, a switch.
There, a switch.
There, a switch.
There's a curious-looking panel discreetly nestled upon the wall. Upon it is there's a slot in the center of the button. It looks like something should be placed in it.
Yes, so fit the amulet in the slot.
The amulet fits the slot perfectly. The mechanisms around it begin to glow with source.
And then we need to read the scroll of atonement.
The button slowly sinks into the wall, as if pushed by an invisible hand. The source fades from the amulet, consumed by the inner mechanisms of the button. Gears turn behind the ancient walls, almost like they're acknowledging the words you spoke. A nearby hatch in the floor unseals itself.
There's a hatch. Climb over bricks. What are we in? Is this blood or wine? $161,000. We're in the crypt. We're down in the crypt. There's a waypoint. So they said Lucian's alive.
No sign of Lucian's body.
He's not there.
Dan has beaten us here.
Lucian's body isn't there. Lots of skeletons.
The blessed altar seems to want to be touched.
The blessed altar.
In the space beyond the altar, the pipework shifts.
Oh. This looks like a puzzle. So let's start with this one. So this one can flow like that to there. And then up to there. And then up to there. It has to take a right, which means it has to come through to there, and another right, and then left, and up, and then left. Oh, hang on a minute, that's not right. There's a valve to turn as well. This one's got to get the furthest. Okay, so this one can go either way. Either way. thing is, this one's got to cross over. One, two, three, 4, 5. No. 2, 3, 4, 5. What if this one went straight out that way? Up, up. That way. That way. Oh, hang on, there's some things up here. And then in. Up, 2, up, up. It's quite hard.
The altar seems to respond. Beyond it, something creaks. A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg. In the pit beyond, things move once more.
Oh, okay, so that's how you...
A blessed
Fine.
stone altar. In the space beyond.
Okay. So this one has to somehow cross paths. I don't understand how they've got to cross paths. This one's got to go from here over to there, I'm going to guess. But then... maybe they can just flow. So this one's going... is that just going to go in all directions? Can't reach the things. Up, up. Left. Da, da, da. Da, da. That way. No. So that one should work then.
The altar seems to respond. Beyond it, something creaks, as if the pipework was moving.
Oh, that one's gone wrong.
A blessed stone altar. In the space beyond. The altar seems to respond.
So that must allow it. That must allow it through those crossed ones, depending upon which way it's going to go. Maybe. it's got stuck again.
A blessed stone altar in the space beyond.
Ah. No, so it's coming up. Okay, starts again, so it's coming up, it's coming up, it's going left, it's going across, it's going up, it's going up. So it has to go left, left. But it got to come at an angle.
In the pit beyond, things move.
Okay,
A blessed stone altar in the space beyond the.
let's try again. Let's try it with this one. So this one can come out and go right and go up and then come up through here and then up through here and then it can cross over there, and at that point it can go up, up, go left and go right.
The altar seems to respond.
Let's see if that's going to do it. Right. Up. Up, up. Right. Through. Yes. Up. Up. Left. And go in. Okay, so that works, but then we need to find a crossover point for the other one to work.
A blessed stone altar. The cool in the space beyond the.
So that one now works. So that's going da, 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 da. So this one's going up, and it's also going up again. This one's going right, up, 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 right. And going across that way. So this one has to go up, up. Let's make it take a left. No. Yeah, let's make it take a left. Coming through here. This one's going up, right, up, up there. So then it can come through here. Come through here, come through here, take a left here. It's going to go straight there. Oh, that. Take it down. Take it left. Take it up, up. Take it right, take it left. I think this is going to do it.
The altar seems to respond.
I hope so anyway. It's about finding that crossover point. I'm hoping they cross over there. Yeah, they can. Great, is it done?
Peering through the iron grating, you can see how it connects.
Is that not done? Why isn't that done? Why isn't that done? But we've got the 2 in. They're there.
A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg to be touched. The altar seems to respond.
I don't understand. Oh. I don't know how we were meant to know this. But we need to craft some blood on here to get that final red one in. I thought we had blood rain. But Fane had blood. Here we have. Here it is. And that's the red one.
A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg in the space beyond.
So then... Okay, so then this one has to go... This one has to go right. And then up. And then... It could probably go right again. And cross through. And then it can go up there, up there. And it's got to go and take a left, right, up, and then through.
The altar seems to respond.
Let's see if this has done it. Where's the blood gone? Why isn't the blood one moving?
Peering through the iron grate. A blessed stone altar in the space beyond the...
I'm pretty sure that that should be working. Oh, no, hang on. I can't actually see which one this is. I've got a bit of TV glare. No, that is right. There. That should work. That's going to go up there, up there, up there, and cross over. Just gonna go right, up, right, across, up, up, left, and up. This should be doing it. Oh, we're missing a step. Missing a step. We need to bless the blood. Oh my god. You see that was taking us out?
A blessed stone altar. The altar seems to...
There we go, and that's blessed. There we go. You needed to make it all glowy, like the rest, like the fire and the water. It's blessed water, and blessed fire, and then blessed blood. It's gonna do it. We did it. There's a hatch. Oh, just watch out for the... There's a hatch. I thought we were expecting some like levers or something to spell power. The line of anguish. What's going on down here? Is there so much lava?
Venture no farther. Only death lies. Bones need not be broken. Screams need not rend this.
Preserve thyself and flee. We want to continue.
Cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Do not decide in haste.
Is this warning us that there's no return?
Very well.
I think that's the death room.
Careful now.
Look out!
That's a trap.
I see a trap nearby.
Oh my god. What?
Moving to Noctur's atmosphere enabler.
What's this puppet doing?
Noctur's atmosphere enabled.
What's this puppet doing? Let's do peace of mind. Let's sacrifice. Adrenaline. Bloody arrows. And then let's have some fun with Arrow Storm on these two. Oh, path interrupted. Let's take this one out instead then. Sky shot. Will Marksman's Fang go through it? No. I've got ballistic shot. What's it? No, but Fane can just go and
They
hit
just
it.
keep coming. Look around. There's got to be a way to make them stop.
Oh. They just keep coming. Okay, levers. So POWER.
third gear's moving.
No. 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 Are there any more levers that I've missed though?
Moving to involuntary death assistant. Moving to bovine empathy simulator. Moving to obvious manipulator.
Oh. We just need to...
Moving to involuntary death assistant.
But we're cows? Let's turn this into cows. Well, that's not great, is it?
Moving to involuntary death assistant. Moving to orifice manipulator. Moving to orifice manipulator. Moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor. Corporeal transposition imminent.
I think we're gonna have to just reload this. We're gonna have to reload this. I think we need to stop them. We need to stop them from pulling the levers. And then we need to pull the levers that save power. And I think, just taking a step back and thinking about it, they have come alive because of Source, so maybe we need to use Source vampirism on them. Hopefully that will kill them. I hope I saved it after completing that puzzle though. I'm fairly sure I did. Right, let's try this again. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. We need to stop them hitting the levers. Did it save it? Yes, thank the Lord it saved it. Right, we both Fane and Sebille got source vampirism attached. Yes. Let's see if this works. Yes, we'd like to come through. We're going in.
Look out!
Careful now,
I
that's
see
a
a
trap.
trap nearby.
There's only 3 of them.
Reinforcement deployed.
And there's 4 of them. Where's he going? Let's drop him there. Let's do peace of mind.
I'm ready.
Adrenaline. Best sacrifice. Elemental arrowheads. Let's cast on these 3. They're going down. And then can I... No, not that one. Oh, I think that's worked. But it'll wait another 2 turns. Can I cast Skin Graft? And then take another one out.
Glory is mine.
They just keep coming. Look around. There's got to be a way to make them stop.
They don't just keep coming, Fane. We've got this under control. Let's use Source Vampirism on this one. And then, Fane, get your bony bum down to this one. Peace of mind on Fane. Just cast Adrenaline on him as well. Oh, what? There's one up there? Can I knock him? Oh. Can I knock him down?
I'm ready.
Have he died? Skin Graft. Source Vampirism. And then we need to try and knock this guy down again if we can. Which he is.
Moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor.
What?
Moving to Noctis atmosphere enable.
Why's this guy come back?
Noctis atmosphere enable.
Oh, there's no end to them.
Well, there is. Oh, I thought we'd killed this guy already. What? Did it all come back?
Another one. How many more could there be?
Oh no. No, that's not working. That's not working. So the only thing I can think of is to try and be sneaky, and pull these levers before we get into a battle. So I think we're going to try this new approach. Fane has got Chameleon Cloak, and he has got that one that you can jump. You can jump around. The irony of having to try and play a two-handed warrior though that's suddenly going to go sneaky. When it told us, like, just pull the levers that spell power and no others, I was like, oh, okay, that's going to be dead easy to go into a room. Just going to pull those levers. No, we've got a load of gnomes or puppets that just keep coming back. Come on, autosave. Okay, use the door. Yes, we want to continue. Skills. Let's get the right skills on. Got it on already. Chameleon Quake. He's invisible.
Careful.
Run.
I've spotted a trap.
Run.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Okay. E.
It worked. I heard. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
P.
That lever did something. I could feel it. Careful now. That's a trap. Something happened,
W.
I think.
Okay, and then the other two are around the other side. There's one on this wall apparently.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Hang on.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Oh.
It feels like that lever did something.
And then R is in this corner. Over here. I'm having to use a map for this. Otherwise I just get really angry. Really angry. We're invisible. We need R. There.
That must have been the last lever.
We did it. We did it. Good old comedian cloak.
Careful now. That's a trap. Look
Careful
out.
now.
I see a trap nearby.
That's a trap.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
All these, I mean, there's levers absolutely everywhere. There's a chest armor. Oh, look at that! +5 strength, 2 finesse, 2 constitution, 2 warfare.
Lucky find.
Oh, I mean, look how many levers there are. Trying to do that. Oh, I've got some glare. I can't see where I'm going. There we go. But we're through. We're through.
Must be
Right.
getting closer to Lucian's crypt.
I think we are getting closer. What's this thing?
Master Fane! I never thought I'd see you again. It's been so long since our time together in your library. It's me,
Harina?
Do you remember me? Oh, Master Fane, you were always good, but more than that, you were always working so hard for a better world, a more perfect world. But what if I were void-woken no longer? It's not too late, Master Fane.
We can fix everything?
We can fix everything that went. We could be free of tyrants, free of the Seven, of the King, of the Void, free to live our lives and study the universe again.
Yep.
With your help, we could be restored, not as some twisted monsters, as our true selves. We could be...
What could hold back the King and the Void?
The powers of the Seven are the key. Once you have claimed them as your own, use them to open a gateway to the Void so we may return. We'll take back the source that was stolen from us to restore ourselves as Eternals. Then we'll use the source of the Seven to close the hole, and we'll make sure the Void and the King... Together, we can do it. You...
Oh. This armor's so badass. The Devourer's Heart. We could do it. We could save the Eternals. I'm really enjoying Fane's questline. The crypt. Let's wait for the save to come through. This is it. I think this is going to be the end game.
The truth hangs heavy upon the air itself, unspoken.
Yeah, point of no return.
This is the point of no return. Somewhere beyond this point, you shall be undone.
We're in. Cleaning up level. Eight new journal updates to Together we entered Lucian's tomb. Well, we can't go back to the nameless isle, so I don't know why that's there. Oh, not that.
Come here often. I don't know what you did, but you just released a source flood. I thought I'd come and see what all the fuss was about. Should have known you were getting yourself into trouble.
What's Milady doing here?
Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. I will do everything I can to support you, Godwoken. I will pray for you. I think you'll need it. Don't underestimate the power of true prayer. This is a place of incredible power where a single prayer holds the weight of thousands. Your heart and soul will fill as quickly as they're drained. Consider it a taste of your divine future. The people will pray for you. Of course, it's up to you whether or not to listen. I know how I'd respond, but you do you.
Melody wearily chuckles to herself, then bows her head in a show of unexpected but sincere reverence.
Looks like my investment's paid off after all.
You've shown me kindness in the face of my sins. My worship is the least I can...
Tarquin?
I've always preferred to be the one reaping the attention, but you've turned the tables. I suppose it's only right, seeing as how a new divinity may stand before me.
Now go. Rivel on me.
Our buddies. Revered. What does that do? A source point cost -3. We're marching down.
Sebille. Godwoken.
Lucian's there?
Dallas told me about you. You must be as hard as diamonds, and twice as bright, to have come so far. Your divine welcomes you.
The divine you thought dead lords over the chamber from a granite throne. He moves to speak, but it's Vredeman's voice that next pierces the
By
air.
Vredeman we mean Brachiostrax.
What a twist.
Lucian frowns at Vredeman, then bestows a benevolent smile upon you. All that you know of him flashes across the panorama of your mind.
I underestimated you, Godwoken. You have proven to be a formidable foe. You have my respect.
What are they speaking to?
Respect?
What about Fane?
Indeed.
Lucian's gaze rests upon you and goes through you. He takes your measure entirely.
Lucian, we should tell the Godwoken the truth.
Yes, I agree. It is time we dropped our masks.
Okay.
Dallas nods, then reaches for the sides of her head. Where there was one face, suddenly there are 4. She takes off the mask of the shapeshifter. A skull is revealed, bejeweled and ancient as the void.
What, she's an undead?
I am eternal.
Like Fane?
Aren't they just full of surprises?
It's saying that you knew it.
Fear not, Godwoken. Dallas is on the side of all that is good. She is helping me rid Rivellon of the influence of the Source. Listen to her.
I shall tell you the tale as I told it to Lucian. Long ago, the scholar Fane discovered that the veil between the world and the void was made of Source.
Yeah, Fane is...
Our 7 lords desired this power.
Fane's in the room.
Of course.
Silence, slave. Our king forbade the 7 to reach for this power, but they didn't listen. Instead, they rebelled and sent the king and his people into the void.
With the Source they stole from the veil. The 7 created the races so they would have worshippers.
During their lives, worshippers collect souls. When they die, the gods feed from them. It's an ingenious system.
Our souls are nothing but vats for the source-hungry gods.
Oh.
The Seven made a mistake. By taking its source, they tore a hole in the veil, and it is through this hole that the void finds its way into our world.
The Seven's lust for power let in the void. Our goal is to close the hole they created, to restore the source to the veil.
I'm not sure I like your means of doing it, though.
When we are done, there shall be no more source in the world. Rivellon will be finally free from the gods that enslaved them.
What about...
My people cannot be allowed to return from the void. They are tarnished. They are void-woken. They can only bring chaos and death and...
There is more, but she hesitates to share it. Then she decides that she must.
I was a child when the God King tore my family apart. I was purged of source and left to rot in a putrid tomb. A child. It was hell. A hell I suffered for the sins of my father. He was the one that betrayed the God King. He was the one that told the Seven the secrets of the veil.
But Dallas is Fane's daughter.
The cruel joke of it all is that the same tomb that housed my tortured body is what sheltered me from the void. Few Eternals escaped that fate. Myself, my mother, and Fane.
What, Fane's right here? Why aren't we talking as Fane?
Yes, Fane. You are my father.
Oh, we are right there.
Dallas gives you a steady look, cool and collected. This is your daughter. You are her father.
Your child rotted away in a tomb, just like you, father. Look at us! We are all that remains! But now I have revenge. Revenge on the Seven and the God King. Revenge for what they took from me. My life. My people. My mother!
The hammer's voice falters and her coolness vanishes. Every crack and rasp betrays her grief. But her next words burn not with sadness, but anger.
Did you even look for me? Did you even look for her?
Oh, I think Fane lost his
Dallas,
memory.
control yourself. Our purpose transcends your personal wound.
Yes. You are right.
Dallas's reasons weren't mine to question. All that ever mattered to me was peace. Peace for Rivellon. Peace for me, whatever the means. And now, we are on the precipice.
Probe for more information what happened to the real Dallas. Huh. I apologise to my daughter.
You wish to apologize? We have moved well beyond apologies, Father. Your actions led to this moment, and all the moments in between. Every purged sorcerer, every family torn apart by void. All of it. You have but one path to atonement, and Rivellon has but one path to redemption. You must give up your source. You must be purged.
I don't think so.
She sacrificed herself for the betterment of Rivellon. She didn't do it willingly, mind you. Curiosity led her to the tomb. My hunger for source took care of the rest. I presume, and then I took her place. Face rippers are such marvels, aren't they? It didn't take long to realize that Lucian was the key to my vengeance, and I was the key to the salvation of Rivellon.
While Dallas sought the Aetheran, I started draining the gods of their source.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
One more word from you, and I shall use the leash.
I had to hide from the gods. So I had the walls of this crypt equipped with tenebrium and protections put in place. It worked. Everyone, even the gods, thought me dead. As divine, I was created, empowered to stop the void. I was the avatar of the Seven, their strength and their weakness. My bond to them allowed me to drain them of their source.
Address Redmond directly. He is the Source King enslaved.
Maggot. I am no slave.
With a flick of her wrist, Dallis sends a jolt through Brackus.
Don't worry, he's well under control. He has made a fine servant. Isn't that right? Ingrate. I used him to find the Eteran. When we're done, I'll release him from his duty and free him from his pain. Until then...
Dallis punctuates her statement with another wrist flick. Brackus shudders, but his lips remain curled in a self-satisfied grimace.
But suggest that seeing the source of the Seven weakened the gods in the land of the void waking to
Yes,
appear.
in a sense. But when the death fog was unleashed, many elves died. With fewer elves to worship him, Tias and Dilius weakened. This gave the God King his first real foothold back in the world.
Oh.
To strengthen himself, he sent his Voidwoken, the remnants of my people, to hunt down the sorcerers seeking to reclaim their source.
The Voidwoken. Disgusting things. They ravaged the land they touched and infected the air. You see, blaming the sorcerers for Voidwoken made them easier to capture.
The Eteran now contains almost all of the source the Seven stole. Soon, we will be able to heal the Veil.
The void shall be banished, and I, Lucian the Divine, shall return from the dead.
Oh.
A false divine, of course. I shall have no power, but the world will not know this. I shall demand peace, and we shall have it.
The plan is almost complete.
We have made so many sacrifices, Godwoken. All of us. Of ourselves and those
You must surrender your source.
One last sacrifice is required. For the future of Riverlon, you must surrender your source.
Decide. Be the true hero and give up your source.
There is no other way. The source of the world is required to close the veil. All of the source. We only lack yours.
The plan means that there should be no true divine.
The world shall not know this. I shall return from the grave, a divine without power, yet all who desire power shall fear me. I shall carry...
We already had more than enough Godwoken.
Another sacrifice I was forced to make. Those beautiful people. I was as kind as I could be. I promise you that.
Implore them to... Oh, what should we do?
As I say, one last sacrifice is required. Yours. Then let us proceed. Show some responsibility, Father! Surrender your soul!
You'll be a hero. Everyone will know of the sacrifice you'll make. Your name will be synonymous with the survival of Riverlon.
I don't think that we're going to have wanted to battle all the way through this just to give ourselves up. Are we going to self-sacrifice? No.
Don't let them do this to us.
I understand. Sacrifice takes courage. Your sacrifice shall be made for you.
I'm sorry. You've come such a...
Mainly because we want to do the fight. Lucian. Oh. Look, he's got 5,000 health. We're doing it, we're having a fight. We're fighting. We don't believe them. I'll probably not be able to see if anyone if I come there. Peace of mind. Adrenaline. Flesh sacrifice. Glory is mine. Elemental arrowheads. Arrow storm. Two. Oh. Let's get these. Let's get these ones. Ballistic shot on Friedman. He's dead. Dallas is next, so let's use a knockdown arrow. Right, where's Fane? Here's Fane in the middle. Peace of mind. Adrenaline. Whirlwind. Actually, can we just maybe meet? Oh, attack of opportunity. Let's move there. Oh, Miss Lucian. Oh, have it. Should we bull rush through them? And then we might be able to knock them both down. That scythe is so good. Let's knock Lucian down. Oh, I've got atrophy on me? Can I cure atrophy? No. I can't attack them, can I? What if I use Skin Graft? No. He's come back up. Critical hit. And this is also going to kill this guy.
Lucian struggles to rise, but the weight of his own pain leaves him to gravity's mercy.
My time is done. But you, your source burns so bright I'm all but blinded by it. Be wise and true, Godwoken. I am no hero, but wisdom and truth. These are values I always believed in.
Dallis groans in...
I have failed. The future of all that is rests on your shoulders.
It does.
You think back on your journey here, on all that you have seen and done. You think of the Magisters, and the sorcerers they hunted, and of the good and the evil on both sides. You think of how the Eternals came as Voidwoken to reclaim their stolen world. You look at the source around you. The power is
Divinity?
immense. Divinity at your fingertips. You think of what you could do with such power. The rights you'd wrong, the wars you'd win. You marvel at your journey and how it has changed you. You think of those you left behind, and of those you met along the way, who stood by you or against you. It's time to choose your fate.
Ooh,
and the fate of all
what's it gonna
you
be?
hold dear. What shall it be? Shall you be divine?
It's going to be Fane.
You think back on your journey. You think of the Majesty. You think of how the Eternals... You look at the... You think of what you could do with... You marvel at your journey and how it is... It's time to choose your... Shall you be divine?
Yes.
After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, all that you have become, the Aetheran lies in front of you. Divinity is yours to take, or to sacrifice. What you do next decides your own fate and the future of the world. What shall you do with divinity?
Fulfill your destiny as the Godwoken, become the new divine, give the source back to all the people, release divinity into the world where everyone is divine, no one is divine. Allow yourself and all the world to be purged of its source. Fane used the power of divinity to bring back the Eternals, but leave the God King sealed away behind the veil. Tell the God King it's time to twist, we got the God King. We're going to bring back the Eternals. Let's bring back the people.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. The Eternals reclaimed the world. Dwarves, elves, lizards, and humans all became slaves.
Oh
ruled
no!
over by the Sworn and the Eternals. Relics of the old world remained, but in time they crumbled and fell, like the memories of the peoples who had built them. Lost to time, like sand in the wind.
I thought we'd all get on together.
Not lost to Fane. Fane would never forget. This I know, because Fane is now my master. My task? To chronicle the rise and fall of the Godwoken. This was their story. Master, I hope you approve.
We accidentally destroyed the world. I thought we'd all get on and have a great time together.
The world as we know it will soon come to...
Phoenix.
The flaming hatchling bounces... Daddy! Daddy! It takes you a moment to realize the egg you've been carrying has hatched at long last. The chip trip.
That's the phoenix egg that we saved rather than eating. I wasn't quite anticipating that our choice would mean that we enslave the entire world to the undead eternals.
Tarquin looks like he's about to unleash a cutting remark for a moment.
All bow down.
Losus spits at your...
If I'd only known what would become of you back when I first laid eyes on you.
Her eyes flick down to your mouth. She smiles coyly.
Oh, let's give in to her.
Her mouth meets yours and devours you with predatory abandon. Somewhere in the recesses of your mind...
Something to remember me by, darling. Reform my ways. How would...
Her eyes flick down to your mouth. Almira pouts in disappointment.
Oh, no matter. We'll always have our first kiss. I haven't been quite able to put it out of... Who knows? A nice cot, but a girl needs some fun.
We've got this Phoenix. Who do we need to speak to? Do we need to speak to Milady? Status. Oh. Milady.
Melody stands tall and proud. Sunlight sparkling.
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal benefit. I'd say you owe me. Get an eyeful. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some... It isn't going to be easy cleaning up this mess you've made. It might not even be possible. I don't know how I could have been so wrong about you. I'm never wrong. Why bother being right when you can be a god? You'll see, you little so-and-so. Until we meet again? Or...
I don't understand. "55 hours. With 55 hours we've been playing this game. Is that everything though? Is this just the end of the game? Sit on the stool.
Leave me alone, okay?
Oh, no one likes us. I mean, it is because we enslaved the world to the Eternals, who are here first anyway.
I await but your word, Master. As I was called to be, I am yours to command. My will is of no consequence. I am at the ready.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the wave, and with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command. And what of you? What of you, Fane the Eternal, indeed? You were the key to it all. You set right the original wrong. And the seven were punished for their transgression.
Oh yeah. I mean, the seven caused all this.
Are you proud of all you achieved?
Mixed.
Or are you ashamed of your sins?
And that is it, guys. Whoa, what a roller coaster. Really glad we played this game through. I'm not sure about my choice. I perhaps would redo that again. But hopefully you've enjoyed playing this with me. I mean, in a sense, it is right, isn't it? Fane caused the gods to be created. They took power. and so we've basically restored the world to how it was thousands of years ago. I'm just not particularly pleased that we enslaved everybody in the process. But Fane was a Death Knight, so kind of in fitting with his role during the game. Although we were mostly good. We were mostly good during this game. Let's just skip through this in case there's like a hidden scene like cinemas. Wait out 5 minutes of credits for like a 30-second clip. Come on, look at all these credits. What is all this? I mean, Fane's scythe in the last fight was just absolutely decimating everyone. Run D's. Oh! No, it's done. That's it. We're done. We've completed Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition.